What if instead of designing cities for adolescents, we design cities with adolescents? What if we understood that no one understands the city better than those who live it every day? In Ecuador, as in many countries across the region, adolescent mental health is on alert. And this led us to the question how we are caring for their environments and their voice. Alza Tu Voz was born from a deep conviction. Listening is not a symbolic act, it is the path towards transformation. We pressed play, and Alza Tu Voz started playing in Quevedo and Riobamba. This album was co-built with adolescents as the main producers. With the needs assessment and co-design approach, we diagnosed challenges together with adolescents, we designed together, and we decided to transform the community.
That's when we were recognized as the main artists of change through the nucleus groups, teams of adolescents who led, designed, and mobilized actions in our cities. But above all, safe spaces where we learn to trust, to express ourselves, and to build together. Throughout the process, we develop social-emotional skills as life skills, because when we learn to understand ourselves, to manage our emotions, to work together, and to trust our potential, we begin to recognize ourselves as agents of change in our communities. This album was led by Lab 21 in consortium with organizations specialized in urbanism and technology, together with our academic partner, the University of Chimborazo, and our local partners in each city. The three approaches that guided this journey were education and learning, youth participation and advocacy, community mental health, all crossed by a transversal axis, digital harnessing. These 2 years played to the rhythm of transformation in many ways. Our listeners reached, and yes, we put the ecosystem in motion, like in Transforma Tu Cole, when our schools became stages for change, all led by adolescents and teachers to transform our school communities. We also ask ourselves, what if caring for mental health was a collective act? And this became our top track, Cultiva, Deportivamente, Crearte, Círculo Sonoro, and our song of the year, Talisman, co-created and co-produced by us, our most played song on 2025. Additionally, we made our voices heard at decision-making tables, and our vision for our city was reflected in the land use and development plan of Quevedo, the design and management plans of rehabilitated parks, murals, and festivals, like when adolescents and public officials worked together so that Quevedo Central Park could once again become an emblematic space, open and shared by everyone. But there were moments we would put on repeat many times, such as when Bella Vista was declared the neighborhood of adolescents in Riobamba. The learning pathways were replicated with the GAD of Quevedo and Spot, opening opportunities in English and robotics for hundreds of adolescents. But we also crossed dimensions, expanded our musical style, and saw our ideas turned into video games, programming with purpose, and technology as a tool for advocacy. Additionally, we became the content creators of Alza Tu Voz social media, transforming them into channels of empowerment, because no one can communicate better this story than those who live it.
This was not just a project, it was capacity built, it was real advocacy. It was the beginning of a legacy that builds healthy cities for everyone. Because when adolescents' voices are heard, there is better mental health, a stronger social cohesion, fairer, more resilient, more human cities. Not the end, just the start of the next track. Alza Tu Voz. Keep listening.